and joking with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm here. I'm hanging out with you guys. Hey, Lady Starfire, how you doing, lovely? I got a little retro something something from Nats and the Pizza. Hey, no one really matters but cats. Should have been Wolverine, but got cock blocked.
Tony Stark is absolutely fucking perfect. It is the perfect pick. But then they picked this 6'7" fucking giant to play the part of a 5'5" guy. Wolverine is shorter than me. I'm 5'7", and
They can do what they want. Hugh Jackman is very attractive.
Wolverine's shorter than me. But they got this 6'7" fucking giant playing Wolverine. No, that's fucking wrong.
Hey, Justin,
You know,
versus
is Stan Lee on fucking holiday? I mean, he must be. Stan Lee needs to go over there and kick some ass and fix that shit. Because I watched one or two of the X-Men movies, and I just, I'm sitting there shaking my head, man. Now Halle Berry as Storm wasn't too bad, but I mean, even then, I don't know, she just didn't come off right as Storm. She just did not come off right as Storm at all. I mean, she kind of looked the part a little bit, but she didn't act like her. All right. None of these actors act like the characters are supposed to act like. And it just rubs me wrong, man. They're not right. Like I said, Stan Lee needs to go over there and kick some ass and fix that shit. Because it's all fucked up. Now I do have to give him credit for one thing. I bitched and moaned. I literally contacted him and I said, now look, there is only one person that is right for playing Charles Xavier, and that is Patrick Stewart. Now, thankfully, somebody out there grew a brain and said, hey, we better listen to Von Helden. And so they actually finally listened to me and picked Patrick Stewart as...
Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. Listen to Von Helden shit. Be a break. Give me a break.
As Charles Xavier. And I damn near fell out of my chair when they actually listened to me, but that's beside the point. The point is that, that's my idea. So, hey, Patrick, you owe me some cash, dude. Anyway, but the truth of the matter is that usually they don't listen to me and the shit ends up like a flop. I've talked to Warner Brothers. I talked to Paramount. I talked to all these big companies.
Hey, Guido.
And I have been for years. And sometimes they listen to me and sometimes they fucking totally ignore me. And when they ignore me, it usually ends up like shit, such as Wolverine. Now, Wolverine is a sore spot for me because I actually wanted to try out for Wolverine.
You were going to try out for Wolverine. Okay. Ladies, he's single and ready to mingle. He will come into your house, use up your Wi-Fi, eat up all your damn food, lay around, not do shit, have you do everything. Oh, and he'll stink up the place too. Man, where does he come up with this shit? Where does he come up with this shit? I was gonna play World of Warcraft and not stream, but I saw this and I had to stream, and it inspired me.
Okay, I actually wanted to try out for that shit. And I was cock blocked on that shit too. All right. Because I am short and stocky. I would be a perfect Wolverine because I've followed
Hey,
the
doo doo
comics
in
since
your
it
hoo
first come
hoo.
out.
Hey, naughty Rudolph.
So I would be a
Hey, all
logical
my
explanation
mirrors.
for Wolverine. But the point is I wasn't even allowed to participate. I was literally prohibited
Hey,
from
Aurum Dubs.
participating. And so, and now we got this 6'7" fucking giant playing a guy that's shorter than me. It's fucking ridiculous. And he does, and like I said, to me, he doesn't even act like the guy at all, not even close. But whatever. I mean, I'm sure their excuse is, well, you're too old anyway, which that may be accurate. I don't know, but we got Hollywood makeup out there, whatever. Anyway, my rant for the day.
Oh my god, this guy is so mental. He's only getting worse.
See, me and Andrew would take shifts. All right, we would take shifts. I would take night shift, she would take day shift, and then I would get up at night and I would take over for her during the night, especially with these night terrors and shit, with the screaming and whatnot. I'd have to get up anyway, so I said, "Fuck it, I'll take the night shift." And so while I'm up during the night, I get on the internet and do a live stream. I mean, why the fuck not, right? I mean, I'm
Yeah,
waiting for the kids to start screaming or
yeah.
crying or needing a bottle or needing a diaper change or whatever the fuck.
I did leave blog. I said I'd leave blog until I got my kids out of the house. And once my kids were out of the house, I'd come back to blog. You didn't remember what I said, did you, King Kong?
Yeah, but you're still on the fucking net, you idiot. The net is far more important to you than family, friends, anything. The net is more important. Wonder where your fucking ass is now.
You only heard what you wanted to hear, didn't you, King Kong? You didn't hear what I said. You heard what you wanted me to say. My kids are not in the house. Therefore, I'm on blog.
And so I had to be up anyway, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a live stream, right?
That's why I'm on blog. When my kids are home, I don't get on blog. When my kids are not home, I'm on blog. Do you understand?
And so I had to be up anyway, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a live stream, right?
If I'm on blog, my kids are not here. They're away, somewhere.
And so I had to be up anyway, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a live stream, right?
They could be with my mother. They could be with my cousin down the street. They could be miles away. But they're not here. So that when dumbass is called to CPS and CPS comes running out here, ain't no fucking kids here. See?
And so I had to be up anyway, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a live stream, right?
See? There's a method to my madness.
And so I had to be up anyway, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a live stream, right?
That's why I do what I do.
And so I had to be up anyway, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a live stream, right?
But I'm tired of people that hear what they want me to say instead of what I actually do say.
And so I had to be up anyway, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a live stream, right?
So let me get it straight so that everybody's on the same page. If I'm on blog, my kids are not here.
And so I had to be up anyway, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a live stream, right?
Chances are real good that if I'm on blog, my kids aren't even next door at my mom's. They're way far away, or they're down the road with my cousin.
And so I had to be up anyway, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a live stream, right?
See? He's contradicting himself all over the fucking place.
Okay? We get it? Are we all on the same page now? So if you see me on blog, my kids are not here.
And so I had to be up anyway, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a live stream, right?
Liar, liar, pants on fire. And we got that from our own Nats in the Pizza. Nats in the Pizza has a lot of content and lolcow content. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Nats in the Pizza. Fat Photog's got a new one. Genealogy trolls.
And so you say, well, Vaughn, what do you want from me? Well, I need donations. I need donations. Get to my cousin's house in Arizona. She supposedly has a place for me. And if I can get to Arizona and hook up with her, she says she'll either she's going to let Sharpie stay with her, and she's going to try and get me a place to camp out or whatever.
Hey, everyone, it's old
She's
Life.
not going
How
to let me
you
go to her
doing?
house because she doesn't want the trolls doing to her what they did to me. Oh, and speaking of my cousin, now you say, well, what's the deal with this cousin? Okay, the deal with this cousin is that she did the same thing that Larry did. She started looking up Chief Redbird and found out that we're all kind of interrelated with Chief Redbird.
You are so full of shit. You know what? You ain't. Oh, for crying out loud, you culture vulture bastard. God, I hate you. I really wonder about people like you sometimes. Why turmoil and telling tall tales and all this negative attention? Why y'all keep coming back for it? Because if I got this much negative attention, I wouldn't come back, personally.
And she found out that there was people. Why am I hearing? Sounds like I'm hearing air. Anyway, and she found out that there's some trolls, okay, trolls that were fucking around with the history of Chief
Oh,
Redbird
he is?
and her family's history and my family's history and even the Frost family history, fucking around with Chief Redbird's uh, history and our family's history and everything and messing everything up. And so she took it upon herself to try and investigate that and found out that there was these trolls. Now she thinks it's my trolls that's doing it. And you know what? It very well could be. It very well could be THN that's doing it. I mean, it would make sense that they would be. It would make sense because, they don't like the fact that I'm Native American either. So it would make sense that they would do that. So yeah.
Damn. Hell, I don't even fucking know, Lady Starfire. I don't even fucking know. I don't even think he knows. Let's see. Barry Mandela Effect has a new one. Dog food theory by the Vaughn. No, wait a minute. The ultimate victim has a whinge about many things.
I was sending my kids to school covered in piss and shit. Not even kidding. Speaking of which, hey YouTube, how's it coming getting rid of all them Von Helton hate channels? Oh yeah, you ain't got rid of one. Not one, have you?
Nope, I'm still alive and kicking.
YouTube, you motherfuckers. Haven't got rid of one hater, even though they all violate your terms of service on harassment. Every single channel violates your terms of service regarding harassment. Because it is harassment. When you take my videos and chop them up and to make fun of me or to disparage me or to get people to hate me or to get people to do me harm, that's harassment. That's a violation of YouTube's terms of service. So where the fuck are you, YouTube? Why aren't you getting rid of all these hate channels?
Hey,
Why are
Corey,
they
how you
still up
doing,
after
honey?
25 years of me screaming, get them down, take them down? I smell a lawsuit in your future, YouTube.
Shit.
I do, if I survive this,
You know
of
what I
course,
smell? I
which
smell
hopefully I
you from
will.
here.
So let's go on because this is
That's what I
a lot of
smell.
people don't know the background. See, they listen to these fucking YouTube terrorists, right? They listen to these terrorists online. Oh yeah, that Von Helden, he's so evil. Well, wait a minute, hold on. It's so evil it takes 100 of you to go after him? Really? He's so evil it takes 100 people to go after his ass?
I hardly think it's 100 people, you dumb son of a bitch. And I don't think I'm going after you. I think I'm just calling you a fucking idiot. You know what? I can call you a fucking idiot. It's perfectly legal. It's not hate speech to call you a fucking idiot. You dickweed bastard. Oh my god. Your family tree doesn't fork, does it?
Does that even make sense? And why put it all over the damned internet anyway? Shouldn't you just call the police? Right? Yeah. Why put it all over the internet? Because they do this,
Hey, Tina
their own
Tampon.
words, they do this for the lulz. Lulz. Well, Vaughn, what is LULZ? LULZ means they do it for laughs. They do it for kicks. They do it for fun. I mean, we have, folks, we have actual evidence. Or, well, we did have. I don't know if we still do. But we had actual evidence of satchels of cash in the backseat of Tiffany Moser's car from where she colluded with the Frost to get my kids taken away after Frost had stolen the $5 million out of my mother's closet when doing renovations. What?
Bull shit. There was never any money. There was never any money, you dickhead. There was never any money. You're making it up in your mind.
What happened to Floppy? Oh yeah, Floppy got run over, and now I can't swear to it, but apparently there was a lot of talk about running over my dogs with four wheelers. Yes, I said four wheelers, and say cars. When they were run over by cars, that was the Frost that did that. This was somebody else that did this. They used four wheelers. Now, allegedly, it was said in jest, but then about a week later, Floppy ends up dead. Yeah, I don't think it was said in jest. Now, do you? So, yeah, there is a little bit of interesting, questionable actions in regards to that now, wasn't there? So, by Frost cleaning out my bank account, my mom's bank account, and a joint account we had. It turned into grand theft when he refused to return the money. When she reasonably requested it be
Okay,
returned,
what'd you do?
and he refused. At that point, it was grand theft, not use of an executorship. Open and shut grand theft on the part of James Arnold Frost.
Yeah, how you
So,
doing, Vonnie B?
I had no money, but I did have rent coming in. And of course, the trolls got my kids taken away from me, so I didn't have Jerry's money to fall back on, which of course is part of the plan. Because if you ain't got nothing to fall back on, then it's a simple matter to just tell the renters, hey, don't pay this man any rent. And make sure you trash the houses before you leave, which they did so. Absolutely.
That is an absolute, total, utter fabrication. My God. You. Oh my God. People like you really do exist, don't they? Fuck me running.
Absolutely trashed them places. And them places were nice. That double wide there on Crane Creek Road was, I mean,
Hey,
the
Slayer
Carneses had that
Chaos.
house looking like a dollhouse. It was beautiful. And the way it was trashed and destroyed after the renters left just really made me mad. But there ain't nothing you can do about it. The Frosts, unfortunately, were in control at the time. And so they just told the renters, yeah, just don't pay him any rent. Because everybody's like, how did you get behind on the damn taxes? Well, that's how. I didn't have no rent coming in. They refused to pay rent. So I had to get rid of those people, which, by the way, costs about $300. Every time I had to get rid of one of these clowns, it cost me $300 because you have to pay it to the court. You have to pay the court to get in there. So, and then so I get a second batch of people, and I should have not rented to any of them because I should have known they would be plants. But anyway,
You know what? I got something to say. Someone was successfully bullied out of my chat. Congratulations, Slayer Chaos. You got what you wanted. Hope you're proud of yourself.
good-hearted Vaughn, I decided to, let these people rent. And then they turned around and refused to start paying a rent. And so there's another $300 that I had to spend to get them out of the house. And it's nickel and diming you, nickel and diming you to death and not able to pay the taxes. Obviously, these liens being in default is a problem. And so the trolls get a hold of these two people to go over to the house and connive me into trusting them, which I did. And so I trusted them, and invariably they made themselves power of attorney and went to the county attorney's office and put everything in their name, which
Hey,
they're
Tubian.
telling me, oh well, we're going to add our name to the properties, right? But they're telling the Clay County attorney, Joe White, they're telling him, no, remove Von Helton's name and only have our name. Well, see, I never agreed to that. I never agreed to that. I never agreed to have my name removed from them properties. But see, they're telling Joe White one thing and they're telling me another, because they told me, oh, we're going to add our name to yours. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't happen, did it? No. No, they had my name removed and their name was the only name. Now, it didn't really matter because, I mean, they had me over a barrel because I had no money, right? Remember, the Frost had stolen.
All this because you didn't pay your taxes.
Every dime. They even cleaned out mom's house. Mom would have money hidden in the kitchen and money hidden under a mattress or whatever. They cleaned that place out, man. They took every scrap of if there was a dime laying on the countertop, they took it. They cleaned it out good. Checked all of her closets for money. Made damn sure that there wasn't a scrap of money for me to have. And then while they're stealing the money, get this, you're going to love this. This is great. While they're stealing the money out of my mother's closet to the tune of $5 million, and the same damn breath, they're sitting there saying that I took $30,000 of my mom's money. And then literally in my mother's house, with the doors locked, by the way, stealing every dime of money and property she had.
Bull. Bull. Now, I believe that you skimmed $30,000. I believe that. With every fiber in my being, I believe you skimmed $30,000.
Now that's some balls right there, right? That's some major balls. And the trolls to this day, oh yeah, Bond stole $30,000 of his mom's money. No, Bond didn't either. No, Bond didn't. The Frost was ones in that house. That house was locked. That house was locked. I could not get in it. They had it locked. So no, Von Hilton did not do shit. Not only that, but as mom, my own mother said on video, that's my money too. And I could spend it as I wish. I've got her live on video saying that shit. It's mine and her money. And I told Mom, I said, Frost is saying that because your maiden name is Frost, that he has a right to that money. She said, absolutely not. So I
Hey, no
trusted
one
these
really matters
people,
but Cat.
and they put all my property in their name and removed my name, which they weren't supposed to do. So as a result, and I'm, and the county attorney's like, we're adding her name, and I said, yeah, you're adding her name. It's okay to add her name. But see, I didn't know she had told him to remove my name. See, that's the thing. So I thought I thought the county attorney was just adding her name to the property. But yeah, I never said to have my name removed from them properties at all. Never. I never said that. I defy anybody to prove I did.
Bull. You can't believe nothing this man says. You can't believe anything this man says. Anything. Man said the sky was blue. I'd have to look up to just to check.
I never said that shit. I thought they were adding their name to the property. That was my understanding because that's what Charity had told me. Said, we'll add our name with yours, and that will make it tougher for somebody to take your liens in the future. And I agreed to that. I said, okay, that makes sense to me. Well, that's not what they did, though. When they went to Joe White's, they removed my name and only put their name on the property. See, that's not what we agreed to, though. That's not what we agreed to. Nowhere did I ever say to remove my name from them properties. Nowhere. Okay? Let's be clear on that. But anyway, they now have the properties, and of course, they destroyed my setup that I had for my kids in the garage after
I have a
promising
fucking
me they wouldn't.
question.
And
I have a fucking question on that. Now, let's say y'all do that. Let's say y'all do that. All right. Says me and Blue should leave Helton tied up on Bat's doormat and ring her doorbell and run. Now, what am I going to do with that pile of shit on my fucking doorstep? What am I going to do with it? He wouldn't live that long with Blue in the car. No. Then he just leave him in a bloody heap on my damn doorstep. And I'd be like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Do you? Do you live far away? Yeah, Blue. I heard a rumor that Helton's coming to your house. He heard that there's a room. And it said that you want to bury the hatchet. That you want to bury the hatchet. And y'all gonna be roomy kaboolies. Y'all gonna be roomies. Y'all gonna be roommates. That's true. I could dig holes in my front yard. I could dig a 6x6 fucking front hole in my front yard. A 6x6x6. And no one would be the wiser. What's that? Oh, that's just crap I'm tired of. What's that wrapped up looking like a body? Oh, it's just some shit I'm sick and tired of. Kick it a couple times. Kick it. It's very therapeutic.
Oh, well, we're not interested in the rental property. Well, that didn't last long, did it? So I mean, just, and oh, well, we've spent out so much money. Well, you know, they said, oh, well, the Frost bought the double wide. How you buy a double wide when it's part of an estate? How does that work? Oh, it don't. They didn't buy the double wide. That was a lie. But at least the Frost did lie to these people, so that's good. But that's beside the point. If you're wondering, well, why in the fuck is Vaughn in his car? Well, now you know, because I have no money. The Frost stole all my money, $32 million in cash and documents. I was a Christian for 20 years, folks. My mom was a Christian for 91 years. My mom would sit in her chair at night and cry herself to sleep because the Frost had stolen everything she had. Funny how Larry wouldn't ever play that video. Huh. Gee, I wonder why.
What?
My mom would sit in her chair, her lazy boy chair, every night and cry herself to sleep because the Frost had stolen all of her money. I should have recorded it and posted it. But, hindsight's
That's a fucking lie.
always 2020. I should have recorded that of her crying and posted it on the internet. I should have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Why can't I cover someone that doesn't make me want to smack them around?
All right, now I'm back. Now it's work. That was really weird. I started the show and my webcam wouldn't connect, so that's weird. Anyway, how you doing, Vaughn? You looking good?
Or I am one of us is robot. Um,
Yeah, the internet's shitty today.
That's true. Yeah, gotta own that one. That's true.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Buckle my shoe.
Man, y'all need to get your
Oh
shit
man, what's
together.
going on with StreamYards today, man? It's not letting me. It's not letting me fucking go here.
Get better internet. Get better Wi-Fi. I got pretty good Wi-Fi. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I got real good Wi-Fi.
It's cold in a witch's pit out here. Maybe that's why the internet not working. It's so cold, the internet just doesn't want to work. That's a possibility, right, guys? Is that how the internet works? I don't know. Anything new on the agenda? Anyone has anything to add?
Yeah, you're a dick. You're a dick.
There he is. He's back.
Yeah, there we go. And you're roboting bad for some stupid
I'm
reason.
roboting?
I thought you were, but it may be on my end. I'm not sure.
I
Anyway,
restarted, so I should be okay now that I
yeah,
restarted.
yeah, you should be. Well, we got you now, so however long that is. This Wi-Fi here
I'm
is kind of
bundled up, as
sporadic.
as
So.
people can see. I got the orange
Um,
sweater, I got the
Let me look.
comforter, the hat. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
No, it's 6 days ago.
I'm fucking
Let
set
me
in
look.
for the
Look
night,
and see
man.
what
That's
they
how
got.
cold
If
it
they've
is
got anything
here.
for
yeah.
today.
I got apparently.
Let me look. Let me look and see if they've got anything for today. Maybe that'll be a little more interesting, or somebody will get in. Be able to steal better Wi-Fi. Let's see, where is dipshits graveyard flyer? Just a person. Mayor McCheesedick. That's right. Well, that was boring the living crap out of me anyway. Well, here's something that's a little more recent. This was done a day ago. The Rev Show, #1. We won't get through all of it, but we will get through a good portion of it and we will finish it up.
Start the stream. Oh my god, the Star Wars transition is the best transition. It's called Luma White. This is, do you want me to teach you right now some video production? Here we go, folks. Alright? Let me put down my cigarette and get the mouse in my hand and I'll teach. Here we go, ready? Image, add an image. It doesn't matter what we name it. We go browse. I gotta take a screenshot of it though. Hang on. We're gonna go screenshot. Clip it. Right, we go new. I have no keyboard and I'm doing this with no producer. And we're going boom. I'm going to clip this here and I'm going to just share the screen because I don't need to save it. I could just go,
Bitch, with the exception of a production assistant, Blue, an occasional production assistant, all my mirrors, and other occasional production assistants, I am my own producer. Biatch.
over here to Fred Fox and I could reveal this window and then I could go the window capture this in the snipping tool. See, like I can make things work. Here it is. Scene transitions. Okay, it's the box that's right at the bottom of OBS, and this is just a teaching. Like I'm telling you, could you pay me $500 for an Adobe Photoshop style 1997 Valley View High School Dr. Jan Mraz computer apps application course, advanced placement that I was in. okay, he would show you this and go, look, scene transitions. If you go here, kids, you'll find Luma White, and it makes your videos look very cool. Check this out. This is George
Hey
Lucas
Hatfield, how
level
you
shit.
doing, bro?
Ready? Oh my god, that's
Ew.
insanely cool.
This is driving me nuts.
Okay? But we don't give two Fred fucks. And we don't need him right now. I could just sing Radiohead to you, and that would probably be better than anything else. Because the shit is not gonna stop. I'm gonna stop with this mic. I want to thank every single person that gave to us this week in the last couple days.
I want to thank everybody that gave to them that knows that they're enabling them. They're enabling them and their stupidity. Yes, I said it. Their stupidity. Whoever is giving you money is dumb.
You blessed us greatly, and we were able to just really help our mental health. So thank you for the food, mainly. But hygiene products are good for your mental health. I have my nice hair because I have a nice, clean head of hair. It smells fucking good because I wash it in the Suave shea butter and cocoa butter. What the fuck is this? Alright, I'm done with this mic now. Thank you for the help, folks, in my Venmo, which is...
Well, that would explain why your hair is all dried out. You need something like Pantene. I use Pantene and I don't even show my hair.
at Jason Dash Egroff for Venmo, where donations are appreciated, folks, because I really do need help, and Shani needs your help too. Oh my goodness, this is the best. Okay, I'm not going to discuss that in this video. Okay, this is not sponsored by anybody, but I'm telling you, this is. I keep these things do matter to me. Like I wanted to do a weed review channel. I couldn't do it here. I couldn't do it anywhere really. I got banned everywhere. Yeah, got banned everywhere. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. If you can read, and my video is not backwards, so you can read shit. There you go. This is the best period D8 I've ever had. Right here. I have a great, awesome guy. Why is this not on your platform? Oh, I'm OCD. Because I put down this stand that would go in your car. I don't, and oh, that's great, and it's solid, and I'm gonna go, oh, and then it doesn't work. Why? Because all the sticky stuff is gone on the bottom. I don't give a fuck. Don't need to save that. No, thank you. Point was made. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm bringing up TYT. I didn't even have the browser open. I just felt moved in the spirit to come on and sing some My Iron Lung.
Starts with an E, ends with an H, has an E and a T in the center.
By the great band Radiohead. The great and genius Thomas York. Yes. Uh-oh, that's a band channel. Can we please get the actual Reverend channel, which is the Tento channel? Here we're up and running, folks. Ready? Alright, I'm really sorry for being just dumb. But things happen, you know. Here we go. We're not going to give two fucks. Why? Because we got things going on, folks. Here we go. Oh my God. Ben Shapiro. I see that fuck. Here we go.
The only conspiracy theory here.
Oh my God, Anna. You're going to have to excuse me. I have an earpiece in with my... I need music to survive now. And I just rediscovered the song, I gotta be ready for the people. I need to touch up my makeup too, I think. Anyway, hang on. Oh, people would like me to touch up my makeup, I'm sure. Hang on. And we're going to go full cam. Oh my fucking God. Fred fucked. Say, I'm so in I don't give a fuckedness anymore. On my board, it just says fucks. But it's Fuchs. Like, yes, hon? I love you. I'm doing video. And like Angry Video Game Nerd said, Fred fucks. You know, that's how I spell it on my soundboard. Because I know how that might be considered just uncouth to folks if I just had fuck on my soundboard. So I didn't do that. To me personally, I wouldn't fucking care. I would put fucks and lesbians and like vagina. I would have a button on my OBS and on my Stream Deck that would just say vagina. You know, why not? It's a good word. Anyway, here we go. Like I don't know. We're going to have some of the Cenk Uygur, your head want to explode. I need some more light. What I want to get is a disco ball. And I want to get one of those, what's the brand called? JBL cube speakers that has a subwoofer on it. That would be sick, but I don't got money for that. That's fine. I feel the Lord's gonna bless soon, bigger and bigger, and then we'll bless you guys. You know, even the haters, we'd probably bless you because we're kind of like that.
God, you are bad off. You are bad off. I don't get you. How can one person let another person sink them like that? What would make another person stick around and let someone sink them like that?
You know? We really believe that Jesus said you love your enemy, but it's hard in practice, but eventually we do it right. What the fuck is the deal? Why was I up? Okay. I got some lighting that's... Alright, that's cool. We have old school bulbs in this fucking overhead, right? Oh, I was supposed to get the makeup.
Oh, this is...
And, it sucks ass.
You suck ass.
No, it doesn't suck ass. It's just like...
I don't... What it is... Just know... You know... If you're going to do your makeup, do it right. Quit doing it stupid. You just it's like you have Homer Simpson's makeup gun and you set it to trashy crack horror.
Incandescent lighting can be good or bad depending on your video. You know, for me, it's a little. That might be a little too much. Would that make it? Let me. Sorry. Would this be better? The lighting, like, oh, that's better. Yeah. I don't need that corner on if I got the. Oh,
Not only
that's
that,
way better.
YOLO,
Okay.
think about
Holy
this.
shit! Sorry,
Think
guys.
about
I
this.
apologize, but I care. You know, lighting is something to.
She is the most expensive piece of ass in the world. $750,000 down the toilet on this bitch. All that money flushed for her.
So, like, again, you just want to start experimenting. You know, do
Hey,
you
Buck
think I'd ever think that I was
Melanoma.
doing fucking makeup? No. But Shane Dawson's cool, you know? And he got me into it, really. And Jeffree Star is the fucking man. I love you, Jeffree. Jeffree, holy fuck. Oh, stop. No, I'm not gay, Jeffree, so. I'm hetero completely. But if I were gay, definitely, like, for sure.
It ain't
But I
worth
ain't.
one
I
shekel.
just ain't. Anyway, I'm feeling really good today, guys. Queen shit, you know. I don't do much though, because if you do too much, then it's like, what the fuck is that? You know.
Damn!
I never do anything on my lips, but maybe I will this time for you. Who am I doing this
Damn,
for?
that's
Oh
some
my god, I'm
expensive
doing
beef.
it for Jeff. Holy shit! Oh, should I start that? He knows me. I think yeah. I'm Revelation News, Jeffree.
Yep. That's the most expensive side of beef on the face of the fucking planet. And it ain't even filet mignon. It's those cheap, ultra cheap, generic hot dogs that you get at Ruler.
You know, I was in the end of Shane Dawson's video about the conspiracy palette shit. I'm Revelation News. I'm the guy that said Shanny for Christ has huge tits. And I think Shane Dawson loved that, you know? Well, I'm not looking in the mirror. I'm starting with the crooner in the mirror. I'm asking him to go to Florida to record an album about Michael. If you want to heal the earth and make it great, take a look at your. Okay, I'm done. Ooh, this is purple. I'm gonna do this.
She'll do it too.
I never do this. I never
She'll
do
do
this.
it. I've seen her do it.
Fuck. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hang on. I've never done this. This is not something I've ever tried before. You're gonna like this, guys. You're gonna be like, oh my god, Rev, you gotta do this more.
Damn.
Maybe I do have to do it more. Because it's actually fun to me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I do like those little cat girls, you know? those little cat girls on the cams. Oh my god, that's pretty slinging hot, right? Whoa. Okay. I'm just training myself how to be a sex kitten. That might be too much. Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy, no. Why did you make me cry? Oh, that's perfect, yeah.
Crack whore. Well, if you're looking, I mean, he does. He looks like every crack whore I've ever seen. What say you guys? Crack whore. Keep that in your
Coffee
mouth.
tongue. Now I fully look like Twiggy Ramirez. Whoa, I'm gonna blend this like. Okay, hang on. Shanny taught me about blending, you know. Oh my god, it's almost jokery, but it's all black. It's and a little red. It's not green or white. Red and white. What's the oh shit. Party man. Party man. See, it just smear it all at that point
Apprentice.
because I went too far. But the mouth is kind of hot though. I like.
I have a question. I have questions. You brought it up. I'm trying to compose myself. How does one gain an apprenticeship to crack whoredom? What do you do as a crack whore's apprentice? What? What do you do as a crack whore's apprentice? Now I'm stuck on that. Y'all put your put it in the comments.
That. I'm gonna be just doing a soul patch, you know. No goatee, just a soul patch, because I want to get my labrae pierced again, you know. Because I like that. That's it, though. I don't want the fucking septum anymore, because I'm fucking done with it. Okay. See, there is too far, and I did it. In the middle of the forehead, I did too far. And then Shanny's like, well, you know what you have to do then? You have to take one for the team. And you get an alcohol wipe. You know? If you have makeup wipes, fine, but I don't. You know? I ain't that dedicated yet to it. But I am dedicated to it because it's like kabuki theater shit. Maybe I should do a little color in my eye.
Hi, Gracie. What, Gracie? Are we having fun in here and you want us to stop? Are we being loud? What's wrong? Here you go. Just want some pets. don't you come up here? You want to come up? You want to come up? No? Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, we had a little fun with that one. Sorry, the cat was had my attention for a minute.
Eyebrows and see what the fuck that looks like. I'm doing a little more black on the lips. That's like pretty good. Where the
Yeah, let's go for the total crack whore look.
like black? Just one more. Like Rev, what the fuck are you doing makeup for? Are you fucking no? Ask Shane Dawson why he does makeup and shit. It becomes something different and it's cool, you know. Oh shit, the eyebrows.
Hey, Miss Mud Duck. Hey, Hatfield. How you doing, brother?
That's a big no that I would never do again. No, I don't like that. Some chicks do that and it looks good on them, not me. I don't like that. If I did it that's pretty hot though. On that side, I would redo this side. Oh, okay. That's pretty hot. Oh, that. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I'll deal with this look. I got a clean shaved face, like no hair. That feels real good. Cause my goatee was like no. Ooh yeah, daddy. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna stop there. I think that's the best I ever did my own makeup. That's for sure. Shani did my Joker makeup, and she did that awesome. You know, she killed that. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that. I like the black in the eyebrows. It's a little. It's a little.
Are you fucking kidding me, Rev? You primp more than I do. Yeah, I'm not looking too primpy today. Sorry about the state I'm in. I'll look better later for a Bad After Dark. Um, there will be a Bad After Dark tonight at 8. Um, I think. Depends. I don't know. I'm a mess. Anyway, getting back to Rev. Um, boy,
Heavy here is take a little. Ah, there we go. See, that's how you make a look like. But you saw it live errors. That's pretty cool. I'd go to like a fucking Ramstein show looking like this, you know? You know, if I were single, looking for the girls that are just like see a guy that looks like me is wearing a kilt, you know? And fucking ramen noodle underwear that are showing, you know? She's like, holy fuck, he's weird. You get that look, guys. You know what I
well,
mean?
if my
She's
husband
at the
came
show,
and
you know,
walking in
at the
looking
fucking
like that
Ramstein show. Those girls, fuck yeah, man.
and told me that this is something he had been hiding his whole life, and that you know this is his true self, I'd be like, all right, cool. You wearing that to work? I'll chuckle and walk away. I said, I know you are playing me because you don't do crap like that. April Fool's motherfucker.
Matt C knows. I don't need to say anything. Matt C knows. Right? Yeah, Matt, you know. I have no experience with that because I was just a sheltered fucking kid, you know. But that's okay. Because other kids had that type of experience for sure. The fucking slutty girl at the Metallica concert, like, oh my god, who the fuck doesn't want that, you know? Once in your life. If you're a dude and you're straight, you're like, yeah.
Whoop whoop, deviant!
I want the hot chick at the fucking Metallica concert once because they're fucking crazy and very hot, you know. They're willing to fuck you in the bathroom if you're hot enough, or if your personality is good enough, you know. They'll fuck you in the bathroom. Not me saying by experience.
You can't say that by experience because you've never fucked anybody but that great big greasy dusty wart infested bitch that you're with. God, what did she do to you?
Experience, but, well, I have heard couples fuck. Yeah, they were probably couples, but I don't know if it was random. Like at the Typo Negative show in New York. Oh, this is just like a Rev Story video. That's what I'm going to call it. Rev Story. Rev Story. I went to the Typo Negative concert, and I think it was like upstate New York, I think it was, or outside New Jersey or some shit. I don't know. I think it was upstate New York. It was on the Dead Again tour, and Peter looked awesome. Like, he was looking, oh shit, he was looking so strong, you know? And then I guess soon after the Dead Again tour, he got real heavy into the snow. And that was really, according to my knowledge, the beginning of Peter Steele's demise, unfortunate demise, and Dead Again was very much about that, was about to being dead again because he was on rugs again, controlled substances again. Peter.
Rather than prissing around the house pretending to be a girl, you know, as a fetish, how about you do me a fucking favor, do the rest of society a favor, stand up on your own two fucking feet, and get a fucking job? God, look. Oh, for the love of God, dude, you are going to be kicked into the fucking street sooner or later. Sooner or later, your ass is going to be out in the fucking street, along with that quarter-ton behemoth that you're sitting there with. And as soon as she can find somebody better, you're out of the picture, dude.
So ultimately, you could say that Peter Steele died of relapse. Yeah, that's right. He went back to the devil in chemical form, so to speak. You know, cocaine is a hell of a, yeah. People like it, whatever, from the '80s. I don't know. I'm manic enough. If I had that shit, I'd be completely out of my mind. So none of that for me. But anyway, can't remember where I was going with that. But it's like, I guess this was just a Rev story time because I don't know, maybe I don't know if it's nostalgia or some shit, but you know, this Hogwarts game she's playing is fucking kick ass amazing. And I posted like pictures of her fucking character and shit. She's really fucking cute. She makes cute looking characters. But I'll tell you, man. Do we want to take a look at fucking Ben Shapiro? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'll do it. I love making content.
Here is what you're hearing from Ben Shapiro.
Fuck, sorry. Give me this. I gotta get with the program to be on air. We're making videos here. That's what my boss, oh, one more personal anecdote. My boss would have said to me, we're making, you know, if my boss from Burger King were here right now, he would say, we're making burgers here, and scream in my face. And then
Yes,
I
it
saw
is
myself
recent.
punch him in the face, and I quit that moment because I knew that I might punch him if he did that again.
This was one day ago.
I am diagnosed with
This is one day ago. And before you say diagnosed with bipolar, someone in my life has bipolar. They don't behave like you do, you stupid son of a bitch. They take their medication like they're supposed to and they act like they got some damn sense. Fuck off with that shit.
severe bipolar 1 disorder. That means violent. I can.
I'm reasonably sure I have nothing to fear. People with bipolar 1 are not violent. Who told you that? Who fucking told you that? You're just a big ass fucking baby that acts out all the damn time. And you knew better than to take a swing on your boss because your boss would probably drop you like a bad habit.
Go there. Which I hate. It's horrible. That's not an excuse for bad behavior, Rev. I agree, it's not. That's why I want to go back to therapy. I want to dress like this in therapy, you know? I want to be my new self, you know, this, fully embrace the drag queen in me. It's escaping reality. That's what this is, you know, and it is performative. I do want and it's no offense to trans because I know my beautiful Nadia subscribed to my channel. I'm pretty sure because I reached out to the beautiful Nadia Chambers, you know, from the old G plus days of the Great Debate, you know, Nadia. I reached out to the great Nadia, and she was in a little dire straits, and hopefully things are going. I think you're happier, like overall, right? Maybe you can come back and do the great debate again with the channel. And the reason I say that to you, because you probably have a lot more patience now, and you could probably teach a lot of people about philosophy really well. I'll send this video to you, you know, and see what you think. It's the 26-minute mark, I guess. I'll tag that.
Even on whatever it is he's fucking on, he talks so damn slow. He does. He talks so damn slow. And I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Getting in touch with Nadia. Nadia probably doesn't want anything to do with you, you bum.
that or shit. Like, I'd even do a fucking stream with you again, you know? If you want, I could do it. Oh, man, that'd be... Because I got a nice setup here, man. It's pretty good. The mic's good. That's for fucking sure. I know that. Okay?
No.
This bitch will never die, this Neumann mic, as long as there's not a nuke hit it. If a nuke hits the mic, it's over, of course. You know, if Alex Jones decides to come to my front door and go,
no, Nadia,
knows you need to come out here because you don't support Trump. And I go out there to Alex.
Nadia is a long story that I don't know a lot about. She's a trans woman, and Rev would get roaring drunk and say the most profane things to her. Yeah, if Nadia knows what's good for her, she'll stay away from him. This was back, I guess, in the debate community, the great debate days. I really didn't participate. I wasn't around then.
And I go, what the fuck is your deal? And I go, state your case. And then he'd go, well, here's the deal, Rev. I could call you Rev, right? I go, absolutely, Alex. Or you could call me Jason. Remember, you called me Jason when you offered me the job. Okay, Jason, from Pennsylvania. That's right, that's me. That's what most people on InfoWars knew me from. Jason in Pennsylvania, you're on the air. That's me. Normally, it was me. Then Jason Burmis, of course, was a big guest. Okay, I wasn't a big guest. I was definitely an active InfoWars audience caller-in participant, though. And he knew I had a channel, and he knew that maybe he could hire me, and he tried. When, I explained this before. Watch my other videos, you know. Oh, my hair's looking sick. I'm telling you guys, anybody that has problems with their hair, you need to get the Suave shea butter and cocoa butter body wash and use it on your hair because it's going to revitalize it. But anyway, I'm naked without my cat ears, and I think I might need a tail. There's somebody here that wears Kit Kat ears and they have a tail, you know. I think I might need the tail soon. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a furry. Shani introduced me to an anime called Inuyasha, and he was pretty cool looking, you know. And he has sort of these Kit Kat ears with super long fucking hair, like extremely long hair. So I am emulating Inuyasha. That is exactly who I'm imitating. I've realized that about myself. I just want to be a real life version of Inuyasha because this world is too fucked. See, some people escape into the Studio Ghibli stuff. That's for you guys and not me. To me, Studio Ghibli is literally the equivalent of watching anime paint dry.
You know what? Who doesn't like to escape every now and then? But you can't stay in a constant state of escape. You have to be grounded in reality. The reality of your situation is that the gravy train with biscuit wheels is about to be over. You're going to have to stand on your own 2 feet. And that's it. That's all there is to it. I don't know what's so fucking hard. What is so fucking hard with these guys?
I'll get a lot of hate for that. I deserve it. Sorry. When you have bad opinions about something that's beloved to a lot of people, the right and correct and Christian way to act in that is to not say it. Peter said that debate is reprobate. Why? Because it gets you put in jail. I might have to start preaching. But see, what stops me sometimes from preaching is the bulk of the cover. So what I have to do is take my personal effects. Oh, this is a spiritual thing right now the Lord's doing with me live on this recording, not live. Because this is all my personal effects in here, like a diary from rehab and shit. That I have to set aside and put over here with my other personal stuff, like the stuff I want to sell to movie companies. But underneath that is the Sefer, which is an abomination. Why is that at the bottom? See, I'm right now reprioritizing God in my life, like live, in front of you. Oh man, that's a lot of dross and like stuff that I really don't need in my life, in my hands. but it could make me money. And I pray over. I just pray the Bible's under it. Lord, a foundation built on you is a good one. So could I get some amens in the house and prayers for blessing of my material work in the Tento Saga and Kitty Doom's concert series and other things to come? Because I got other ideas. You think that the end time thing? Okay, wait a minute. The spirit's moving for a sec. Okay. Do you think that the Left Behind series was a pretty good Christian-y thing?
Well, I don't have time for that right now, Rev. We will get into that next time. That's about as far as we're going to go with that for right now. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me today. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, Freddie, you're late! Smoke yourself. You know what I'm talking about.